disconnected again?
No.
Oh.
I just
had to take a breather.
Yeah. So this is what it is. The city of Akron, where hospitals are damn near to their limit on COVID cases, are okay with evicting people from their goddamn houses during a pandemic. They pass a law that you can't have more than 6 people in your house, but they can kick you out of your house because you're struggling during a pandemic where businesses are closing, unemployment is at the highest it's been in decades.
And that just goes to show what we were saying all along. Nobody cares.
Yeah. No one.
It's only people that can prosper from... And it goes back to what we were saying before. We had this conversation probably last week, maybe, about profiting from the right to have some kind of roof over your head. I get we're all messed up, and I guess there's certain reasons that you could evict somebody that would like overpower. Now, if it's non-payment, no. Now, if there's some issues with violence, or there's something along those lines, I can understand that.
In Summit County, landlords were on pace to file a record number of evictions in 2020 before the pandemic forced Akron Municipal Courts to shut down in March. So if it wasn't for the fact that they were forced to shut down, Summit County would have been evicting people this whole time during the pandemic. It's ridiculous. And they got all these goddamn abandoned houses all around Akron.
Doesn't it just make your heart hurt sometimes?
It pisses me off. It ain't even about making my heart hurt. It pisses me off.
Well, just saying,
that
like
these judges that we elected to this goddamn court are so stuck on themselves that they don't even understand the struggle people are having during a goddamn pandemic. We don't get to sit on a bench and make money by ruining people's lives. We don't have that luxury. We don't get to send someone to prison for years for a little bit of marijuana. We don't get to do that. Our names aren't Teodosio or Tucci or any of these other goddamn judges that sit up there and want to destroy people's lives. And then you got a whole nother section of the court that wants to destroy them even more by kicking them out of their house during a pandemic. And this Nicole Hagee, who's the court spokesperson, who's trying to justify that you're just as evil as them. There's a special place in hell for all these judges. There's a special place in hell for these court spokespeople that justify. You're no worse than the people that enabled Donald Trump with his bullshit. Ridiculous. Kick people out during a pandemic. As unemployment rates rise. As hospitals get damn near to capacity for COVID.
Yeah, well, that's...
So what? Okay, so let's see this. Let's look up these Akron Municipal Court judges. So let's call them out by name. And you know who else I want to call out? Is Mayor Horgan, because he lets this bullshit go on. It starts from the top. And when the top doesn't know what to do, they destroy everyone else. So here's your judges for the Summit County Municipal Court. You have Nicole Walker, Annalisa Williams, Jerry Larson, John Oldham, Ron Cable, and David Hamilton. These are all people that we put into office. We voted for. And they care so goddamn little about everyone that they want to kick people out during a pandemic. And everyone's supposed to be okay with that. If you show up to court, you're going to get kicked out of your house.
Why would anyone want to show up then? It just puts it over their head even more.
Nicole Walker was elected in November 2017. In 2019, she became the presiding judge of the Akron Municipal Court. Yeah, remember these names for when you see them on a ballot again. I don't give a damn if they're Democrat, Republican, or what. Get them the hell out of there. Because they show that they don't have a goddamn soul in their body. They don't care about this. They don't care about the people in this city. Annalisa Stubbs Williams. Yeah. So let's see. When did she get in there? I don't see when she got in there, but she needs to get the hell out. Jerry Larson. Oh, he was reelected in 2015. So that means he'll be up for re-election. Well, no, he'll be up for re-election in... Let's see, was that 6 years? Yeah, he'll be up for re-election next year. Hope they get you the hell out. If you're a judge, or you plan on running for judge of Summit County in their municipal court, message me. Let me know. I'll put my endorsement behind you 100% to get people like Jerry Lawson out of fucking office. Sorry. Dump that. Get rid of that. Don't want to say that. Out of freaking office. Maybe we can get someone in there that actually cares about the people. John Oldman. You look like a creep. Let's look into this guy's background. Looking at him, I bet we could find something about him and his background. Yeah, he looks like the type of person to scam your grandma. No, he's just scamming the people of Akron by sitting in a chair that he doesn't deserve to be in. Oh, Ron Cable. Huh. Let's see. Judge Cable has served on various boards and committees, including Akron Summit County Action, Autism Society of America, Greater Akron Chapter, the University of Akron Learning Commons Task Force, the University of Akron Friends of the Library, Akron Bar Association Family Law Section Officer, and the Summit County Fatherhood Initiative. Oh, I want to help fathers, but I also want to kick them out of their house during a pandemic. And I don't care if these judges don't even reside over the evictions. They're in that court. They have a say in what happens. They could stand up and say, hey, these evictions should not be going on during a pandemic. But they're too scared. This guy looks like Elvis anyways. And not young Elvis. He looks like fat Elvis. He looks like the Elvis that died on a toilet. And I bet when Elvis fell off that toilet, what was inside of it looked like Ron Cable. Judge David Hamilton. He's currently serving his first term as the Akron Municipal Court judge. And I hope it's your last term. John Hamilton is passionate about helping people. And it is his desire to use his skill set and legal background to get back to his community. What? By kicking people out of their homes during a pandemic? That's how you're using your expert. That's how you're helping people? You're not helping anyone but your goddamn selves. Nah, it's just Cherry asked if you don't show up, do you get a warrant? That's just criminal court. Usually in eviction court, if you don't show up, they just automatically rule against you.
Yeah, you'll get a default judgment. But
yeah, and they'll put a note on your door when you got to be out of the house by. And don't get me started on goddamn landlords, because landlords are nothing but money sharks. You want to be able to not work by making a living off of property. You want to make a living off of what should be a basic human right of having shelter. And you feel like that should be a profit for you. Oh, how am I supposed to live if people don't pay their rent? Get a real goddamn job. That property is an investment. It's not a business. It's an investment. You don't always make your money back on investments. You never rely on investments for a living. You don't live off investments. No, they're not paying their rent, and how am I supposed to pay my mortgage? Your mortgage is $100 a month, and you're charging someone almost $1,000 a month. Yeah, get out of here with that. Oh, no sympathy for any landlord. I don't have any sympathy for any of these judges. I hope they all get kicked off the bench and replaced. Anyone out there that plans on running against any one of these despicable people, let me know. I will campaign for you every chance I get. I'm not going to forget this when any of these names come up on a ballot. I guarantee my vote will not be for a single one of them. They're all disgusting. They're no worse than the president of this country. It's a lack of humanity. And then when someone tries to do something for the homeless people, God forbid that. God forbid someone tries to give homeless people shelter on his property. No, they want to control that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? And people are mad now because they said you can't have more than 6 people in your house because they feel like that ain't their right to tell you that. But not a goddamn single person stood up for Sage when he was giving people, shelter on his property. No one gave a damn about personal property then. Then they wanted to, all go rally against them because they don't want homeless that close to their neighborhoods.
Mm.
They get all pissed off. Every single one of them. So, yeah. If you want to call the courthouse and complain about this, 330-375-2611. That's how you get hold of the administrative presiding judge's office. So give her a call. Let her know how you feel about what she's doing. And don't treat her with any dignity, because she ain't treating no one else with dignity by kicking them out of their houses during a pandemic. I wasn't even supposed to get mad. It's a Friday night and I'm getting mad.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a happy-go-lucky show. It's so backwards, man. Why? Why? Why kick someone out of their house during a pandemic? Unemployment's the highest it's ever been. People are trying to live off $189 a week. I wish every single one of these judges take a pay cut for $189 a week. And because you know what? The job you do isn't damn near as hard as what a lot of these other people did. They're a victim of circumstances beyond their control. And you're supposed to have judgment. You're a judge. You're supposed to be able to make good judgment calls. This isn't a good judgment call. It's like a judge in Portage County. Just got reelected. She's had several DUIs. How the hell are you supposed to judge me when you can't even make the right choices in your own goddamn life? But you're supposed to have... Come on now. Why don't we hold judges to higher standards? You're going to judge people that come into your courtroom because they made mistakes and send them to prison when you've got chance after chance after chance because you wear a robe. This whole goddamn system just needs reevaluated. It needs to be criminal justice reform. It needs to be reform in how they... Just all this stuff. Yeah. Evictions, all this shit. It needs to be reformed. It needs to be... I don't know. It just all needs to be done differently. But I'm just one man. That's just my opinion. And I don't know. May get in trouble tomorrow for this. You can't be ranting about the court systems. Yeah, I don't give a damn. Court system. Let the court systems do what's right, and then maybe I wouldn't have to rant about them. That's all the time we got tonight. I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back Monday night at midnight with more of your midnight shenanigans right here on WMBU, part of the Radio Free Entertainment Network. Hit the bell, because I feel like it's just, there's not enough bell hitting going on.
No, not at all.
Try to lighten the mood a little bit before we leave. You got me pissed off. Why did I even have to look at that website? Why did I even try to look up news?
I don't know.
I should have just talked about big floppy dicks or something. Why even look up news? That just pissed me off. All right, well, we're going to head out of here. Don't forget, share that picture of Jesus on Facebook or you will go to hell. Say goodbye, Corey.
Bye-bye.